Alright, good morning, evening, afternoon, whatever it is. It's currently morning in Australia. Welcome aboard Airbus A310 from Inibuilds. We're doing the Pan Am tour of the world. As you can see here, just descending into some clouds over some ocean, which happens to be the Indian Ocean between Australia and India, funny enough. So we're currently descending through to 5,000 feet by Bath, and then we're going to be making a ILS approach, Zulu runway 21 at Perth International Airport. Current flying time today has been a while. So we've flown from Bombay, Mumbai International, BOM, and the airport codes to Perth in Australia. Time airborne, 8 hours and 6 minutes so far. Currently at 324 knots. Well, not quite that fast anymore. We've descended and changed the speed. That's just what VATSIM's telling me. So we're just making the initial approach now. Charts-wise, it's a arrival to Woofy, and then it's a DME arc until the final approach fixed at Hague. You can actually engage final approach mode. It will do the exact same thing as engaging APPR phase in the MCDU of the typical thing. Yes, the estimated time of arrival was constantly around about, I'm not going to put more drag, actually I'm quite happy with our descent rate at the moment. In fact, I'm just going to kind of request about 900 feet per minute. We don't need to be descending all the way down just yet. Runways ahead, we've got the coastline in sight there. It's reporting marginal VFR conditions, so I should just update that. I think it's got VFR now fully. The altimeter is 1009, so I'll just set that now. Landing altimeter is something like 67 feet, so I've just set half there on the landing altitude. Temperature's 15, so we're spot on ISO conditions. There's no deviations, there's no issue with our altimeter settings. Wind is 7 knots from 190, so runway 21 is the obvious choice in this case. Reducing now down to 220 knots, I'm going to request from the aircraft. We're making a full flaps landing with auto thrust controlled by the aircraft on final. Just going to set my throttle to idle on my physical stick. There we go, coming in over the coastline now. We're going to start a left turn towards Woofy and the DME arc shortly. Charts wise, if you have a look, we've got the ILS here. The decision height is 250 feet. Full ILS with all landing light systems available. We were in a runway visibility range of 550 meters and a total visibility of 8 kilometers, which is fine. Sorry, 0.8 kilometers. So we're now heading into Woofy now, and we're going to start a left turn. So if we have a look here, you can see that there. There we go. That's basically the same chart as we've got here, just without the altitude on it. Perth itself, we're going to be landing on the runway 21 even, and we're going to vacate left to get off on towards Terminal 2, and I think that is the international terminals because it's where the A380 routings all go. So we're going to be international because obviously all the passengers have to do customs and immigration checks. It might even appear on Border Force Australia. It says 5,000 feet, final altitude there is 2,500 above Atvic as such. I'm just going to follow the DME arc now roughly. We don't need any more drag. Auto brake, just going to set to low. Landing distance available according to the charts, then we have got there we got category 2 or 3. It's category 3B capable, so we can go all the way down to 0. The runway length is 3444 meters, which is perfectly adequate for any kind of landing that we wish to make, really. Okay, there we go, we're on our final approach there, so I'm just going to reduce that down to 3,000 feet to get the ILS showing up. There it is. Tune the ILS, that would be one thing to do. Get our charts out, so it's 109.5 and the heading is 196. Go, we just entered some cloud by the looks of it there. Okay, let's start that descent down. Gonna use level change. heading select to 060 degrees. I've got 8.4 DME, so I'm just going to vector myself vaguely along this DME arc. We are only allowed to be 1 mile north of it though, and that is due to military airspace to the north of that go out from there. So it's quite a tight actual final track. There's that flaps 1, not 2, reduced down to S speed there. Advikis. Flaps 2 going in now. Runway's in sight there. I should say we're looking on profile to be honest, if we make that right turn quite steeply. Got 2.5 miles ahead. Gonna turn heading 100. That's 2030 and we're going to reduce down to 170. Okay, there comes glide path. We're going to go all the way across to 170 degrees. Warlock engaged. I'm going to wait until T500 and then we're going to engage approach. You can see the glide paths coming up there, so I'm going to reduce the speed brake. So we don't need all of that speed brake out. We've got plenty drag with the flaps alone. There's the runway in sight. Warlock is engaged and we're going to do land now. Gear come down. 6.5 miles to go. Just try and get it on the profile really. Now it's supposed to be 2,500 above Advikis, so I really doubt that's even possible with land. Already stabilised, but we'll reduce down to 137 now. You know what's on this? This is not happening for me. Perth traffic, Clipper 255, heavy inbound ILS, runway 21. Slight increase of descent rate there just with manual flying. Wind is slightly variable, coming slightly from the left at the moment. There's the ILS just coming in. GS lock, still there. Do flight directors off, not being any help at the moment. Needed to have descended a bit better, but alas, here we are. Oh, this looks good. Pappy's not quite the same. It's fine, we'll just follow the ILS guidance. Pappy's always a bit unreliable. Picture's looking good. I like what the runway's looking like for me now. There's the two Pappy lines. We're on profile as far as I'm concerned. 200. Land is engaged.
100. 50. 40. 50. 20. 10. 5.
Touchdown. Reverse. Decel. Let's vacate to the right, lefty. As discussed. So we've got a double tower situation going on here. So it seems like I must have some other scenery installed for Perth. As you can also tell by the pure number of lights available, I think there must be a lights enhancement scenery that's installed as well, so we'll have to get rid of that. Let's head in. It's going to be causing some lag as well because we're double loading everything. So landing was 173 feet per minute, 1.06 Gs. I wonder if we'll get into this gate system here. South African Airways, Emirates, Virgin Australia. Yeah, so I've definitely got some Perth scenery installed on top of the other Perth scenery that I've also installed. Need to go in my community folder and clear that out. Air Mauritius here. Yeah, so I'm going to whiz right in here and we're going to take the next gate next to Emirates A380 there. So yeah, that's a nice ending to a long flight from Mumbai in India to Perth in Australia. Let's take this down here. It's an A330 Neo by the looks of it. Lovely.